It's just got midnight and I fancy a game of Wordle. Now, this might not be the biggest game of Wordle in the world, but that is.
Wordle is bloomin' everywhere.
Wordle.
So Wordle.
In Wordle.
I want to play Wordle.
And I think I'm a bit too invested in the game.
The more popular choices for first words are ado, because it has 4 vowels.
I'm working. With the game being sold to the New York Times for low 7 figures, I wanted to do something to honour the legacy of Mr. Wardle and his Wordle.
Those are the heaviest cones known to man.
I wanted to play the biggest version of the game ever seen on the globe, playing it on the White Cliffs of Dover, the perfect whiteboard for my wordling. And that would require another call to some friends of mine who own some of the most powerful and expensive projectors in the world.
You might hate me with this, but is there any way we could use the projector tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, you do know there's some storms on the way.
Do you think that'd be a problem?
The short answer was yes.
Don't make unnecessary journeys!
Many hours later.
Right, the storms have gone, the weather's cleared up, but I need to try and make this happen as soon as possible because I feel like the trend of Wordle is slightly diminishing.
To be fair, I am quite glad that we didn't go 2 days ago. But is there any way that we can go tonight?
Oh, you really are busting my balls here, mate. Let me have a look.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no, I think you're in luck. I think we might be able to do it tonight.
Amazing. Same price as last time, yeah?
Well, I'm tempted to charge double, but yeah.
Okay. All good for tonight in Dover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
I'll see you later.
I was excited to go back to Dover, as I'd been on holiday there last year.
Wow, what a beautiful part of the world. Be a great place to film a video. And if I was to film a video here, that video would be sponsored by Curve. Curve isn't like your other finance app. Curve combines all your credit and debit cards into one sleek and sexy thing. Not me, the card. Being with Curve, you also get lots of rewards on their app. For example, 31.5% back on Uber Eats, 21% back on Uber, 6.3% back on The Protein Works. Finally, Curve would like to show you a magic trick. Poof. Wow, there's £5 and it's just for you. All you need to do is download Curve, verify your card, make a purchase as small as 1p, and you have this fiver. The fiver is free and so is the basic card. So go ahead, check it out. The link is in what they call the description. So press that blue thing, will you? Right, I need to put Wordle on that bad boy.
With the storms finally clearing and the projector team ready to go, it was time to hit the road down to Dover.
Heading down to Dover to meet the guys who have the world's most powerful projector. The biggest thing we then have to do is just wait for it to hit midnight, because I want to make sure that I'm completing the word as soon as the new word is available.
But as we pulled up to our destination, it seemed like gaining access to the cliffs wouldn't be as easy as we first thought.
We've arrived. Basically, I don't think we're really allowed to be doing this. There's some cones here and I just don't know whether to move them a lot. This is kind of illegal. I think I'm just going to do it quick.
After getting this close, I wasn't going to let 3 measly, albeit slightly heavy cones get in between me and the biggest game of Wordle ever played.
It's so sketchy, but I'm a international bad boy. Scary. Why are we going into a lair? Driving into the depths of the underworld. All to play Wordle.
Finally, we'd arrived, and I was glad to see a familiar van was already here.
That looks like a van that's got loads of projection equipment in it. Fine. I think we're in the right place. Be very quiet.
Sorry, due to the lack of light, the rest of this video will be lit as if I'm telling a spooky ghost story. I think it's just down this path. I genuinely cannot see where I'm going whatsoever. This is so sketchy. It's a good time to tell you guys that we've got a new mission statement on the channel. Everything I do is silly to the max. This definitely being one of them. So if you want to join the Fosh Pit, hit that big red button, please. God, I sound like a cliched YouTuber.
If you didn't know, the White Cliffs of Dover stretch a total of 8 miles along the coastline, and so we had to talk like we were in the old days.
I'm at the bottom. Do I go west or east?
Walk right to the corner and then you'll see us.
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Hello. How you doing? Good to see you.
Hello, matey. How are we?
The team had arrived and the projector was ready to project the biggest game of Wordle ever played. Now, we just had a bit of time to kill.
The problem we've got is it's 9:53 currently, and we've got to wait till midnight for the new word to go live, as it were. I'm quite cold, trying to think of ways to kill the time. We've set the phone has been set up to the projector, so whatever we have on the phone should play on the projector. Actually, guys, can I play other games on my phone and it would be on the projector? Right. I am so good at Candy Crush!
With 2 hours to go until the new word dropped and one of the largest projectors in the world pointed at one of the most iconic sites in the world, why not have a play on some old favourites?
Come on, I cannot die! It's 11:54, 6 minutes. I want to be the person to play the biggest game of Wordle in the world. I'm also the coldest person who's ever played Wordle, so I just wanted to hurry up. As in, when I say them, I mean the passage of time.
But before I knew it, those 5 minutes were up. The new Wordle word had launched, and I was ready to play.
Right, blank Wordle. It's just gone midnight. New words. Here we go. First word I'm using, obviously, curve. You're welcome, guys. That's very much for sponsoring the video, remember? Thank you for the description. Good lads. Okay, we've got an R and E. I need some vowels, that's what I need. Give me float. We've got 4 letters, but in the wrong place. Right. Sir, roast, but spelled R-O-S-T-E? No, that's not a word. Shut up, Max. We can cut all this umming and ahhing out, make it look like I'm an absolute genius. How about order? Order! Give me order. Oh, okie dokie. We've got the O, the E, and the R. Need to find out which position the T goes. Could go otter. Otter would find out. Right. Okay, 1 letter remaining. This isn't good wordling, but this is how I'll do it. I will just try and fudge the remaining letters I haven't used into making a word. Otwer, otya, otper, otser, no, other? Other. Surely it's other. For the win. Give me greens. Give me greens. Give me greens. Really did it. I was silly to the max, that was.